Hello. This is Elizabeth Griffin, the Black Romance Writer, and welcome back to my channel. Ooh, what can I say? That vote yesterday was disturbing. It was reflective of the time that we are living in. It was disheartening to the point that I needed to take a break because I was looking at America and the other side, the other aisle, as they say, the Republican Party, and those people that follow the Republican Party. And I just kept questioning their sense of right, their humanity. How could they vote for a bill that some of them didn't believe in? That they would sacrifice their constituents because they wanted to appease President Donald Trump. I thought about all the suffering that is going to occur when people start actually living through these cuts of Medicaid and through the cuts with SNAP. And when the rural hospitals start to show the effects of not receiving funding from the government, I started thinking about those moments, and it made me humanize the opposite side, the Republicans. I'm not saying I see them as not human, but some of their actions caused me to question how they feel about society in general, how they feel about their mankind. And after a night's sleep, I got to thinking about we've been in tough times before. We lived through COVID. We lost loved ones, a lot of loved ones during COVID. We saw the mismanagement of COVID at the onset when the United States was not acknowledging that there was a crisis, a health crisis as far as the coronavirus, when it was hitting the other world, other countries around the world in 2019, in December of 2019. I remember going to church and not being affected by COVID at all, and wondering how bad this virus actually was because America wasn't sounding the alarm. And then January comes, and then February comes of 2020, and then March comes, and everything is shut down. And all of a sudden, we are trying to play catch up, the United States, and trying to figure out protocols, and we have the lockdown. So I say that to say, we've been through a lot, we suffered a lot, and we will continue to strive, and we will continue to move forward, and we will continue to support those politicians, those Democrats who are fighting for us, who are on the front line, who are in the thick of it. Because if we're feeling it as constituents, can you imagine them being in the fire? The Hakeem Jeffries doing the magic minute where he's talking for hours and hours and hours in order to delay the vote on this one big, beautiful bill, which got passed by Senate, which will become a law the moment President Donald Trump signs it. But I have to remember the Jasmine Crockett's and the LaMonica McIvers. I have to remember the Dwight Evans. I have to remember all those people who are fighting for us, who are, as I said, in the middle of a battlefield, in the middle of a moment when their opposite party, the Republicans, do not respect them. They do not respect them in such a way that they did not even allow them to have input into this one big, beautiful bill. But they wanted them to go along and to sign it without hesitation, without debate. And I give it to the Democrats. They did not do that. They fought. They fought, and they will continue to fight. But we have to support them. We have to send them messages. We have to let them know that we know they're fighting for us and fighting for America and fighting for democracy. And they have the whole of democracy on their shoulders. The whole future of democracy is on their shoulders. So we have to remember that. So email them. Send them cards. Let them know that you understand that the task at hand for them is difficult. And also, let them know that you will follow them on their social media platforms. Let their numbers go up. Let their subscriber counts go up. Let them have our collective endorsement that we are standing with them, that we are waiting for them to affirm their agenda, to formulate their plan of attack, and we are waiting and we will give our input. And let's see where this goes. But I feel so much better today than yesterday. I feel encouraged on a personal level. I'm going to exercise more. I lost weight, if you can believe it or not. I was eating a lot, stress eating, anxiety eating, and I reached 155, 56 pounds, and I'm usually 138, 139. So now I'm down to 149. And I understand it's a lot going on. And I just want to encourage you to be mindful of your health, to be mindful of your behaviors, of your ways of coping with anxiety and stress. For me, it's eating. For me, it's sweets. For me, it's salty things. But that's not helpful. I don't want my feet swelling up because I have too much salt intake. I don't want to have sugar spikes because my sugar is high. So we have to take care of ourselves so that we can continue to fight for us and fight for the future. So as always, thank you. Thank you for joining me on my platform. Thank you for each and every subscriber that I get, every additional subscriber, and those that have been hanging with me for years. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until next time, I'm wishing you love, peace, joy, and as always, happiness. Bye-bye, and take care.
Hello, this is Elizabeth Griffin, the Black Romance Writer, and here is a complete catalog of my audiobooks under the pen name Elizabeth Griffin. They are available within the country and outside of the United States. And there is no tariff attached to these audiobooks. So please listen, enjoy, and share with a friend.